Did you ever wonder what it would be like to be one of the last people on Earth?
We're talking ghost town!
Who would you see?
There's nobody. There's nobody. Ah!
What would you do?
Hey, I'm sorry if the end of the world makes me a little nervous.
Where would you go?
The stars are open!
Well, get ready to find out, because the comet is coming into your orbit.
The legal drinking age is now 10, but you will need ID. Let's be real.
It's the night of the comet.
What do you give me if I come back?
Texas?
Night of the comet.
I'll be taking requests from all you teenage comet zombies.
The night the teenagers ruled the world.
Yeah!
Night of the comet.
The burden of civilization is on us.
Fiction, isn't it?
The night of the fall is finally here for Chris, Cindy, and JC. It's going to be the best night of their lives. But tonight is also the night of the creeps. From a world unknown comes a nightmare unimagined. First, they are under you, around you, on you, and then inside you.
They get in through your mouth, and you walk around while they incubate, even if you're dead.
They are a new breed of terror.
Freeze!
They are a different kind of horror.
Zombies, exploding heads, creepy crawlies.
We could have a little problem.
The creeps are taking over.
I got good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
You have never had a night like this. Night of the creeps. If you scream, you're dead.
Man, I'll tell you what, I saw Night of the Comet and Night of the Creeps in the theater when they came out. And I can tell you this, a guy slept with his mouth, his pie hole, tightly closed for about a month. Because they go in through your mouth, you're in the yapper, and then they go up into the brain, and they multiply, and then the dome splits open, and they all come falling out of your nugget. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do a movie tonight, Kimba. Why don't you stick around and find out? Maybe we'll play Night of the Creeps, maybe Night of the Comet, maybe The Wraith. Oh, man, I'm feeling like an 80s. We've been doing like the biker theme for a while. I think if we do one tonight, have to get Randy up here to do some commentating with me. What's up, Randy? Good to see you, man. Hope all's well. Got your electric back on. Yo, what's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Wow. What time is it over there, man? Man, it's either super late or it's super early. All right. Let's say hello to some people, and then I'll let you know what we got lined up for you tonight. Impromptu, semi-impromptu session here on Saturday. Typically, it's every other Saturday. But I got some making up to do, and I'll tell you all about that in 1 minute. But I want to say hi to some people out there. Let them know that a guy cares. So I'm going to go on and yap some names out to you guys. Let's see. Aaron Griffin, he's the guy with all the editing skills and the Mr. Bizarro thing you see and the cool stingers, as we call them in the biz. Aaron, he's a good guy. So good to see you, Aaron. Hope you're doing good. Eddie Perez, good to see you, Mr. Perez. Hope everything's going for you. Well over there in Texas is what I'm trying to say. Hope everything's going good for you. Sam's in the house. How you doing, Sam? Happy Saturday to everybody out there. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. We got MN in the house. Good to see you back again. Entity, human entity. Kimba's in the house. She says she's just here for the talking. Well, I think I get you covered on that, Kimba. No problem. A guy likes to talk, but he also likes to play good music. So it's a little give and a little take depending on what side of the chair you're sitting on. Adrian's in the house. Yo, Adrian! There's like a billion of them. Maybe one, give or take one or two. AZ Mick's in the house. Did I say hi, AZ Mick? Good to see you, Mick. Hope you're doing well tonight. Mr. Sam Squanch in the house. Sam's in the house. Paulie's in the house. Sean Spins. How you doing, Mr. Spins? Okay. Dave is in the house. Good to see you, Dave. He says he's seen that movie a few times. I've seen it more than a few times. So many times, in fact, that I'm just going to pretend like maybe I only seen it once. But maybe more like 50. Yeah. Do we get a movie tonight? That's a really good question. Why don't you guys hang out with me tonight, and we'll see what happens after the show. If we do, it's going to be over on Twitch, because the powers that be, they don't like you having too much fun here on the YT. So if we do, Randy, good to see you, buddy. Hope all's well. Now spinning TV, Sean's in the house. Good to see you, bud. Haven't seen you in a while. Man, it's good to see you, man. Hope everything's going well for you. On the other side of the pond, as it were. Mr. Beast is in the house. Noisy Beast. Good to see you, man. Zorlock is in the house. What's up, Zor? Good to see you, Skillet. Glad to see everybody hanging out here tonight. Yeah, and I'll tell you why, Beast. So, Mr. Pentazzi. Sir Nicholas of Fantasy. Yeah, good to see you, Nick. Hope everything's going good for you, buddy. I'm saluting you, Sir Nick. If I had a sword, I got a big sword over there, ceremonial sword, I'd knight you. I knight you, Sir Nicholas. Yeah. Anyway, so here's the situation. I'll just get it out of the way real quick. Saturday impromptu thing. I know you didn't expect me. My lower back itches or my upper ass? What is it, the upper ass or the lower back? I don't know. I just had an itch. I had to get it. So Thursday we had a really good session. We had a lot of fun. We played the new Stoner, Boogie to Baja. And then I felt bad for just playing an EP. So then I set up Caius. And the YouTube Popo came along, and they yanked the guy's video down. They said, nah, you can't play it. We're taking it away. Strange thing is, I've got that Caius full album on here, on the guy's channel. Already spun it in its entirety, so that's all I got to say about that. Confused. Anyway, I thought I'd come back here on a Saturday evening, and I would play that album again. So we're going to play the new Boogie to Baja again. But here's the caveat, or the rub, as it were. Here's the rub. Now, last minute session, so who knows how many people are going to show up tonight. But more than anything, I just wanted to get the content up and out. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to play you a little bit from all three Stoner LPs. And we're going to go from the first LP right here. And then I'm going to play a couple from each one. We're going to get like our album length kind of worthlessness, out of it. Now I'm going to play a little bit from the second Stoner. And then we're going to back it up with the very new Stoner. We're going to play the EP in its entirety. So, coming up here to tell you, I'd apologize if I felt bad, but I didn't do anything wrong. A guy puts a lot of effort into these streams, and, we have a lot of fun and talk, and I really like them to stay up. And when they come along and they snag one down, I get what the kids call it, the feels, you know what I mean, where you get a little bit upset and stuff, and you know what I mean? What's up, Sand? Good to see you, bub. Happy Saturday to you, man. We got some good music lined up tonight. As you can see down here, it's coming across the screen right now. I don't know if I'm right. It says I'm right on top of it, but every time I look back, it looks like I'm not. It's a little ahead. Stoner-Thon tonight. Not stoner rock the genre, but the band Stoner, which in itself is actually stoner rock. So some fourth wall kind of stuff we're breaking down here tonight. Yeah. You're an hour from Memphis. That's right. I remember you. Yeah, Memphis. Yep. I've been to Memphis a few times. Couple times. Not a few times. Couple. A few would be 3 or more. Spent a lot of time seeing the touristy kind of stuff, but I also spent some time going to some great places. The most memorable place was Beale Street. Nothing but alcohol there. Every store you went to, every window had a bar, karaoke. I did a lot of karaoke in. Had a lot of fun on Beale Street. You know, I distinctly remember they had a slushy bar on Beale Street where they sold nothing but slushies, but they were all alcoholic slushies. So remember getting some brain, it's not like getting brain freeze and getting hammered at the same time. Also, there was like an Elvis kind of themed restaurant, bar, museum thing. I don't know if it's still there or not. And up on the second floor, they had kind of like an Elvis living room kind of setup. And it had some of Elvis's actual furniture in there. And it had like the velvet rope hanging there. So don't go over the rope. Well, I had like 3 slushies in me at the time. I was pretty lit up at the time. So I jumped the rope, and I went and sat down on that couch. And didn't take them but about maybe 30 seconds. But I'll tell you that 30 seconds was extremely fulfilling because I got to sit a guy's rump right down where Elvis put his rump, and I felt the vibes. My rump was like invigorated by the vibes of Elvis. Elvis Aaron Presley. Bit of a strange thing. It's like Aaron with 1 A, Aaron, and then other times it's Aaron with 2 A's. So you tell me, some kind of alien conspiracy? I don't know. Possibly. What's up, Dave? Good to see you, man. Happy Saturday to you, buddy. Hope everything's going good for you over there in the land of frogs. 1 rope over the line. Yeah, you know, man, I didn't really hold myself back from. I didn't worry about too much back then. You jump the rope, don't worry about it. Maybe get smacked, maybe get put in a chokehold or something. But, you know, good stories. I figured, 25 years down the road, this is actually like around 2003, I think it was. So I figured 20 years later, I'll be able to tell it streaming live. And they didn't even have streaming back then. Back then, I was an AOL guy. AOL Instant Messenger. Anybody remember those AOL chat rooms back in the day? New Jersey 1 is where you saw me, if you were doing that kind of thing way back then. And I had the same exact name. I've been Mr. Bizarro since the year 2000. Remember that song? I've been Mr. Bizarro since the year 2000. And I've never changed my name, never will. Yep. What's up, Eric? Plastic Eric's in the house. Good to see you, homie. Hope you're having a good Saturday, man. And I hope you're ready for some good music because we're backing it up from Thursday. We're going to do it all over again, minus the Caius. We're going to be playing nothing but Stoner tonight. All songs from all 3 albums. I'm going to do 2 songs from each Stoner album and then the entire EP, The Boogie to Baja. So I hope you stick around for that, bud. Bizarre. Because I don't know if you notice, the guy's a little bit unique, a little bit weird, bizarre, as it were. So, yeah. It wasn't like the cartoon, the Bizarro World guy. That's why I put 2 Z's and 2 R's. So, yeah, Mr. Bizarro, because I'm a weird feller, you know what I mean? Yeah. So why don't we jump right into it? Got you a little update on the alcohol front. I'm going to not drink those Trulies anymore. They got this sweetener in it. Adrian, what's that stuff called? I forget what it's called. It's Hyrax or something in those Trulies. It got some kind of sweetener in there, man. It's not agreeing with me. So I had one lonely cold snack sitting in there for the past few weeks. Gonna jump back into the margaritas, the Don Julio and the Patron margaritas. You know what I mean? Minus the salt. Salt will give you stones, and you know where a guy's just been with the stones. Stevia, Dave. And it's got an aftertaste I can't quite describe. So, yeah, gonna back off that for a while. But yeah, there you go. You're all updated. Stoner-Thon on a Saturday night. She's a good-looking chick. Now Randy's admitting that the chicks are actually chicks because every unknown face to Randy is a guy. Randy's got this dude kind of theme going on. I think he's just trying to pull you out from the shadows, and he's trying to force you by embarrassing you into proving that you're a woman. Yeah, she's a girl. Yeah. Heard they got all drunked up and everybody was falling down the stairs and somebody lost an eye, like an eyeball got taken out. Like somebody's going to be wearing a patch over their eye. Somebody's going to have like a peg leg. They're wearing like a peg leg now. I knew, now here I go I'm going to skew off track here and then we're going to play the music. But I just thought of peg leg. Back in the day, I spent quite a bit of time in bars. And even spent some time in bars before I was even able to drink. I'll tell you about that story some other time. But in one of these bars, there was a fella that my dad knew. My dad knew some really interesting people. And they called him Peg Leg. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why would they call this guy Peg Leg? What possible reason could they have for calling this guy Peg Leg? Well, you look down, and he's got the one leg cut off, and the other leg it's all meat and bones. But this side, it was like a newel post, from your railing. Like he took like a baluster from the railing, and he had a peg leg. The dude was a legitimate pirate. Now, I was young. I remember thinking, oh my God, this guy's a real pirate. I'm actually meeting a pirate right now. And the guy's name was Peg Leg. Yeah. Did I gain some stoner cred back? Okay. Yeah. Hopefully I retain my stoner cred by drinking margaritas. But I will say this, it's top-notch tequila. It's going to be Don Julio or Patron Silver. So I'm still trying to keep the priorities in order. I'm a principle-based guy. But, yeah, the Trulies, they got this kind of, the back neck has got this kind of glossy, like they call it milk neck. You know what I mean? You ever hear them?
Like you eat too much pudding, cause you talk like this because you got
like a bunch of milk neck, we used to call it. It makes me feel like I got milk neck when I drink that Truly, and I just don't like it. Yeah, Patron, Randy, absolutely. Yeah, so here we are. We're all caught up. We're here on a Saturday night. Thanks for coming by on like a semi-impromptu session. We're going to play some music right now, and it's going to be nothing but stoner tonight. If Randy wants to hang out, that's right, flag him. And if Randy hangs out, I'll tell you what, this is all going to hinge on Randy. If Randy hangs out and when the stream is done, when we're done with the music, if Randy wants to come over and hang out on Twitch for a while, maybe we'll watch a movie. And because I like when Randy comes up and commentates with me. Yeah, Don Julio it's the shit, man. If you're gonna make a drink, make it out of Don Julio. It's really good stuff, yeah. So hang out, enjoy some of the good music with me tonight. We'll sit back and wet the back neck, as it were, with a little bit of cold snack, and we'll enjoy some music. And happy Saturday to you guys. I hope all's going well for you. We still got tonight. We got tonight. Who needs tomorrow? We'll make it like, you know that song? Anyway, I'll do a little karaoke for you guys later on. I do a real good Kenny Rogers, by the way. I can do some Kenny. I can do some Fat Elvis, like at the end of the life, Fat Elvis, like, yeah, guy can sing. Yeah, here we go. Enjoy. All right, yeah, so that was the first Stoner LP. And you can see down there in the corner, Stoner's Rule. Couldn't have said it better myself. And we played Rad Stays Rad and the Older Kids. That's off of side one. Now, next up, we're going to move to Stoner number 2, second album. Totally. Totally, bro. You know what I mean? Totally. And there's that pizza would be gone. There'd be about a half a slice left on that one. Heavy Psych Sounds, limited edition colored. We talked about what the U means in colored. It makes it even more special when you put a U in colored. And I'm going to be playing on side 2. I'm going to be playing Stoner Theme and Turn It Around Now. And then, if you didn't know, right after that, we're going to be playing in its entirety the brand new Stoner, Boogie to Baja. It's an EP. It's only got like 5 songs on it. Yeah, it's got 5 tunes on it. But I wanted to make this kind of, the time equivalent of a full album spotlight. So let me put this on. It's supposed to be pizza wax, but it's more like orange. Let me show you. Doesn't look like pizza. Like, for the amount of money that I pay for these albums, you put like little red things in there, make it look like pepperoni. Wouldn't that be cool? If they made it look more like pizza, I think I kind of called it in. You know what I mean? Phoned it in, as they say. Yeah. What's up, Darren? Good to see you, man. Hope everything's going good for you. Everybody's got to do housework, man. And I couldn't think of a better theme to do housework than Stoner. You'll get it done slower, but it'll be done much more thoroughly than if you were to listen to something like, I don't know, punk. And your house just be a fucking mess. You'll just think you did a good job and you didn't. So let's spin a couple from side 2 here off of Totally. Good to have you guys on board tonight. Gary, glad you're doing good, buddy. Mr. Quicksand, Sand. That's right. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Dude's like a wordsmith, man. You know, he spins shit around and just bottles a guy's mind. You just bottled. You know what I mean? Salmon pizza. Yeah. Yeah. Salmon pizza. Yep. Yo, Brian, what's happening, man? Yeah, the Thursday thing, the Popo came, took it down. So I'm not only doing the new Boogie to Baja LP again, but I'm also doing some Stoner stuff from all 3 albums. So good to have you on board, Brian. Hope all's going well. We're going to move right on to Totally. Shaw.
the magic of Mojo Man. Breaking locks and open doors, you gotta make a stand. Turn it around now. Turn it around now. Turn it around now. Turn it around now. If it's uphill all the time, it's the wrong way. Hear what I say. You dig a thing, but approach is all wrong. The getting off starts by getting on. Always something darker, this and that. To change your mind, you gotta change your hat. When the dam breaks, then the river flows. The ground shakes 'cause the mountain grows. Turn it around now. 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 Turn it around now.
Public restroom horror stories. No. No. Don't think I do. Evening, Nate. Good to see you, man. Yeah, so that was side 2, Stoner. Totally Stoner theme and turn it around now. Now we're going to jump into the complete replay of this Boogie to Baja. Played it the other night on Thursday, but police said, the police came in, they went, woo, woo, woo. They took it all away. Go home, everybody. You're having too much fun. Like Brant didn't already make enough money, you know, the close to $50 that I spent for this EP. You know what I mean? You think they'd let you just kind of spin it. It's not like I got 700,000, you know, subscribers or anything. Just let a guy play some music now and then. I don't get it. Sandy's coming over here now. Sandy's got something to say now, right? What do you got to say? What? I know. Oh, you got shocked on your nose, didn't you? Anywho. All right, let's get this switched up. Yeah, Beast, you know. And it wasn't for the Brant. It was for the Caiuses that I played. Funny thing is, not funny actually, I already have that album up here right on my channel. You can go back, and it's like one of those kind of music, metal, and coffee things I think I did, where I played a bunch of LPs, you know, in the day. And it's already up here. But for some reason, that one time, they decided they're just going to pull back on it. Get rid of it. So that's why I'm back here tonight. Typically, I wouldn't be here on a Saturday, but not this Saturday. But tonight, I'm feeling like, you know what I feel like tonight? I don't fucking care. I don't care who's doing what. All right? I'm going to put that, anybody out there listening that understands what I'm saying, you're going to do what you want to do. You want to say a bunch of shit. I'm going to do what I want to fucking do anytime I want to do it. There was a time where I gave a shit about stepping on people's toes, and the kind people I still go out of my way to make sure. But there are some shit-talking motherfuckers out there, and you know who you people are. Go on and keep talking your shit, because I'm done worrying about what you do and when your time is and when my time is. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do when I want to do it. Rant over. Now, this is fucking good. I can't say it's $50 good. It wasn't 50. It was like 40 something, mid 40s. And then shipping. And then it took like a month to get here from like Italy or some shit. I don't understand the Heavy Psych Sounds thing. Heavy Psych Sounds, they have a UK store and they have a US store. So I'm thinking, like, why don't I just order from UK? It would show up so much quicker than if I ordered from the US store, because the US store seems to be coming from Italy or somewhere, and I'm just confused. A guy's confused, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't there, Boingo. Good to see you, bud. Hope all's well. Yes. So I'm making it up to you guys tonight in spades. Here we are hanging out, having a good time. No. No. Not ticked. Just done being kind. And there are plenty of other people I don't mind being kind to, but some people, they just want you to kick them in the ass. And I'm here to tell you, I'm about to kick you in your fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? And just one more offside comment. I just want to say that in the real world, if me and you were standing across from each other, and you said like 1/10 of the smack that you said face to face, trust me, I'm just going to say you probably wouldn't even bother. You know, you just back right the fuck down. And if you didn't, you'd be stupid. Because a guy would be turning you into fucking pudding. Pounding you into a wet fucking mess. What that wrestler used to say, gonna stomp a mud hole in you, in your ass? Yeah. That's kind of what I'm feeling like tonight. Anybody want to get a mud hole stomped in their ass? Nobody here. Yeah, Kimba was asking about the Heavy Psych Sound sampler, the CD sampler, and that is fucking rad. I think I've got them up to 8. Eight's the one they just sent me when I got the Boogie to Baja Kimba, and it's really fucking good. So I know they've got up to 8. I don't know that I have all 8 of them. But the upside is to spending this kind of money on a record is they put the sampler in there when they send it to you, and guess what? They give you a sticker. They give you a sticker. At least it's a different color every time they send me a sticker. It's a different color. Yeah. I'm just that kind of guy, Kim. But I would put air in your tire. Absolutely. And I'm not going to go there. Say something about checking your oil, but I'm going to pull back on that. Yeah, Brian. Hey, Brian, I hope you're doing all right, bud. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by on a Saturday. Semi-impromptu kind of thing. Like I said, I normally wouldn't do the Hydra is every other Saturday, and that's not this Saturday. It's the following. But I just wanted to get up here, and I wanted to put the content back up on the guy's channel so you guys could come back later on, and any of the people hanging out afterwards that are checking it out, thanks for checking it out after the fact. But there's been too much of this YouTube po-po stuff going around where they're just pulling a guy's music down. I'll tell you, if it's not extremely obscure, psych, old psych and stuff like that, it's an issue sometimes, you know what I mean? But I wanted to come up here and just, give you guys a nice, just don't rub on the foot, you know what I mean? Get the whole back skin and everything, you know what I mean? Just full body treatment. Yeah. Randy's in the house. Randy's hanging out here. I bet you Randy's pulling double duty. I bet you Randy's there and he's here. Yeah. It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, check the dipstick, man. Check that oil. Remember that song Johnny Winter did called Master Mechanic? All the sexual innuendo about how he's gonna check the acid in your battery. He's gonna put some air in your spare. Absolutely. Okay. So, yeah, let's check out okay. Cool. Thanks for hanging out, Randy. Appreciate you, homie. Yeah, so let's check out Boogie to Baja. This is a 45 Rip'em. If you weren't sure, if you're asking yourself, I wonder what the Rip'ems are on this album here. It's a 45 Rip'em. It says it right here. It says Rip'em. And so we're going to crank the speed way up. And this sounds good. We're going to hear it all again right now in its entirety. All 5 songs. So it's good to have you guys on board tonight. You having a good time? Should I just take a minute? You just want to talk? Is there anything on your mind? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to get off your back? You got a question? Should we do a Q&A? Maybe you want to ask a guy some questions? I was watching this recent fan, when these fans go and they go to like a convention center and like a hotel or a motel or something, and like the cast from Cobra Kai shows up, and you see this thing, Cobra Kai cast live, and it's like 2 hours long. And I'm thinking, well, I like Cobra Kai, great fucking show on Netflix. But what could you be asking questions about that would take 2 hours? I'm just confused. No Mr. Miyagi. Miyagi? He's not there anymore, But they got Kreese and all the other guys are up there too. And I'm thinking 2 hours of what, must be some extreme Cobra Kai nerds, you know what I mean? Going to these conventions, man. They're probably dressed up like LaRusso and Johnny. Get him a body bag! Remember that one? Yep. Anyway, let's bust out Boogie to Baja. It's good to have you guys on board tonight. Saturday night. It's cold outside. Is it cold where you're at? I hope not. I think we got spring coming around the corner. And there's your hippy-dippy weather report. Boogie to Baja. Let's rock it.
you lead us astray. Don't care who you meet. We're all friends here on Easy Street. We feel the real need. Cruising on speed. We got more than we'll ever need. Ain't life sweet? We will turn your page. doubts, and you're tripping out. You're tripping out. Tripping out. take you to jail. You're tripping out, man. Oh, you're tripping out. No brainer. No brainer. No brainer. You're tripping out. Tripping out. You're tripping out. Tripping out.
Did you like that little mini tour of the lair? It's Casa Bizarro. Spiral staircase. A bunch of guitars. Basses on the wall. Basses. Big old antique sickle. What else? It's a pretty rad pad for a single feller, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Chicks like it. Every time one of my buddies that comes over, they got like their lady friend with them. They're always looking around and go, wow, this place is great. And why isn't your place this cool? And I'm like, uh-oh. Better take your lady on out of here, man. Next thing you know, she's going to be going up the spiral staircase. Anyway, let's spin this over. Let's do side B. Side B, side 2, 1.0, 1.5. Okay, let's see. Man, you guys dig the mini tour, huh? I don't want to show you the whole place, you know, it's kind of, you know. I got like my desk over there, you know. Like I run a business, you know what I mean? So I got like a desk over there, and it's full of paperwork and files and all these bills and stuff like that. So got my little work area over there, running my business and stuff, and spiral staircase that goes up top there. A little chill pad up there. It's not big, but you can, you know what I mean? You could if you wanted to. Big old sectional couch over here, wraps all the way around. This couch will hold, I don't know, a dozen people. Big old leather couch. Yeah, you know. It's a fun place. Glad you liked it, Gary. Hey, Gary, we're not done yet. We still got another side to go. I just want to check these comments real quick, and I don't want to miss anything. Everything sounds like the Talking Heads Boingo. You know that. Adrian says she don't see any dirty dishes. You know why? Because there are no dirty dishes in my house. I've been accused of being a surface cleaner, but that was in the past. But yeah, I like to keep my dishes clean. I got a dishwasher. You know what I mean? Got garbage disposal. It's a neat place. I enjoy it. I've been here 10 years. I've been in this casa hanging out here. 10 years. And it's by far the coolest pad that I've ever been in. This is technically it's an apartment, but I'm not in a complex. I'm by myself. If you ever wondered, you know, what's going on over there? What's this place about? Well, I live above, and this is like, it looks like a big old barn. You ever see a barn with the big mansard roof? It's got the dual pitched roof on it and stuff. Big, tall garage. So my whole garage is downstairs. And my garage has got 14-foot ceilings just in the garage. And I got heat down in the garage, and I've got a big stereo down there, and I've got television down there with the interwebs and all that kind of stuff. And that's where I do all my work, you know, my cabinet work and all my carpentry stuff, and pull my truck in there and work on it. Fully outfitted garage. And then above here, this is the casa. So, yeah, Garage Mahal, some people may call it. But in this place alone, I don't know if you know up here, my ceilings are 13 and a half feet tall. My ceilings they're massive. I didn't do Christmas the last couple years with a tree, but more than one time I've gotten a 13-foot tall tree. And I've had to actually take my window out to get the tree in the house. And the tree went all the way up and hit the ceiling. I got a big cathedral ceiling up here. It goes way, way up. But, yeah. I'll tell you what, I had more than a few parties over here, Gary. It's a pretty rad place. You know, I'd have people come over. You know, I got the bass. I got a P bass hanging on the wall. I've got the Gibson kind of knockoff hanging on the wall. And I've got a Teisco 0 fret kind of a telly knockoff hanging on the wall. And I got amps and I got cabinets. I got old pig nose over there, and I got a Ampeg set up, and I got all kinds of stuff. So when people come over and they go, hey, I play bass, I said, pick the bass up. And I'll sit behind the kit and we'll fucking jam out. We'll have a good old time. And I've had more than a few awesome parties here, and it's a lot of fun hanging out here and doing stuff. Yeah. Well, Kimba, your furniture question is, well, you know, I have an entry door that comes from the garage into my hallway. But then I have a standard entrance that comes in from my patio up to my stairs. And my stairs are 5 feet wide. I've got super, super wide stairs. And I just brought them right up the stairs. Yep. That's right. Party at my house, man. It wraps all the way around. I'm not showing you my bed, Nate. I'll show you my bed if you take off your wolf mask. How's that? I'm not showing you my bed. The chamber, Bizarro's chamber. That's a whole different story. I got all kinds of things hanging from the ceiling with eye hooks, and got ropes and pulleys and all kinds of stuff like that. You don't want to see. I might scare some ladies away. I want to put out the wrong impression right off the bat, but guys kind of, yeah. That's right. I huff all my gasoline down there and Freon, paint thinner, lacquer thinner. Yeah, it's a super tall ceiling in here, Boingo. Yeah, it's great. So yeah, between my place and the garage downstairs, this place is 2 feet lower than the city ordinance for as tall as you can build a house in the town where I live in. Just 2 feet. It's literally like, I think it's about 29 feet tall. Somewhere between 27 and 29 feet tall. Because even above here, even above the massive ceiling, there's still an attic up there. And you can walk around above there. So it's a party. Hey, I said this before. I even, I invited some people out. Pilmer, he comes to Jersey. Next time Pilmer comes, I'm going to invite him over, and we're going to have a good old time, have a party. Yeah, Tysco. It's a Tysco, man. Yeah, it's a 0 fret Tysco. It's a Telly knockoff. Looks just like a Telly. Yeah. Mirrors on the floor, mirrors on the ceiling, mirrors in the bed. Gets a little uncomfortable with all that glass kind of digging into your back and stuff, but yeah. Yes, Peter, it is Architecture Week. It's Architecture Moment. I wouldn't call it a week. Adrian wanted to see, she's like, show me where you live. And I said, I'll show you some of where I live. But this is essentially one big open floor plan. Got kitchen, dining room, my office, living room, and all that stuff right here. Right over here. And we got the pantry behind me. Bathrooms over there. Got the spiral staircase goes up to the loft. Bedrooms back there. Closet. It's, what more could a guy ask for? Honestly, it's a rad fucking place. Oh, Adrian's gonna bring a bunch of chicks over here. Uh-oh. Break out them whips. The whips and chains. All right, so hope you enjoyed the mini tour. Let's break outside too here. Stoner Boogie to Baja. Glad you guys are hanging out on a Saturday day night. I mean, what else would you be doing? Right? What? Oh, you would? Oh, well, that's way cooler than hanging out here. I wouldn't be here if I could do that. If I could do what you just said that you could be doing right now, I wouldn't be here. Anyway, let's break outside too. Appreciate you guys hanging out on a Saturday. Honestly, it's good to see you guys. Might do it more. Might be doubling down on Saturdays from now on. You never know. Like I said, a guy's done giving a shit. Enjoy. Right, Stan? She said yeah.
ain't free. No lies, no shame, you got to take. No lies, no shame, you got to stay. And with this town, you got to stay. And with this town, live to ride, right to live. I live to ride, right to live.
Sandy? Rare. So, yeah, there it is. We played a couple songs from the first Stoner. We played a couple songs from the second Stoner. We played all 5 songs from the new Stoner, Boogie to Baja. Definitely snag up on it, man. I think you can get a black one for like normal price. But Brant he's like probably one of the only. There maybe I could count on one hand completist type of behavior by myself, and Brant is one of them. And everything Brant does, all the side projects Brant does, and the low desert punk sessions and stuff like that. Now, I think I want to play one more for you, and I played this a while back. This is still up on the guy's channel. They didn't take this down, but this is the most recent Brant Bjork LP, and this just came out a few months ago. Bougainvillea Suite. So I thought I'd play you one more song. Maybe. If I hear like enough applause, maybe I'll play more. Pushing my luck again here. But I want to play you a song off a side 2 called Bread for Butter. And this is a really good fucking album. I dig this one. This is one of Brant's best that he's done probably over the last few years. His solo stuff. He's done, the Low Desert stuff, and he's done Mankind Woman was another really good one. But there's some good stuff on this album, so I figured I'd play you one off a side B from this one. No problem, Gary. My pleasure, man. What do you think we play, maybe play a couple more? I'm going to play at least one more. Let me put on Bread for Butter. If you're digging the groove, like if you want like quintessential Brant Bjork kind of groove and vibage, this song, Bread for Butter, it's quintessential kind of Brant stuff, man. Shows you exactly where this guy's coming from. So, let me put this on for you now. All right? Do one more. Here, let me show you the wax. See that? Yeah, that is some definite greasy stuff, man. Sick riffs, man. Brant Bjork, he knows how to lay down a riff, you know what I mean? Now, what I did here is because now I'm on a roll. I know I got down here like Stoner-Thon. I should just back it up like doing a Brant-a-thon, you know what I mean? I can see up here in the corner. That's That's right. That's myself and that's my brother Brant up here in the corner. Seen him last year over in Phillytown. Had a great time. My favorite show of the year last year was going to see Stoner live. Now, I got some live footage of that show. It's up on a guy's Instagram. Any people do the IG out there? I was thinking of maybe putting it up on my channel, doing that. And it is Rad Stays Rad. They opened up with, I played that earlier from the first album, Rad Stays Rad. They opened up with Rad Stays Rad. And I got like all but about, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds of the first song. Because the guy's arm was getting tired because you're holding the camera. It's always that one tall guy that's right in front of you, and you got to hold the camera like above the super tall guy's head. And the guy's arms were starting to burn. I said, man, I got to put this phone down. Yeah. Heavy stuff, man. Yeah, Randy. I know Randy digs that kind of stuff. He likes that stoner stuff. It's a lot of that carryover, you know. Brant's got so many influences, Randy, you know, that half of what you own, you know, Brant was probably influenced by, you know, all that psych stuff and the stoner stuff and some of that doom stuff in the early, you know, era of psych and, of course, blues, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of heavy blues influence with what Brant does. Yeah, you actually can't see it in the picture, Randy, but I'm giving him what they call a cheese curl. That's when you come up from behind, you give him the read, and that's why he was smiling. He wasn't smiling until I gave him a little cheese curl. I said, "Can I get a picture?" He's like, "You know what a cheese curl is?" I was like, "Absolutely, I know what a cheese curl is." He's like, "Cheese curl me, bruh." I said, "Cheese curl you, bruh?" I said, "Cheese curl me, bruh," and then snap away, and that's exactly what I did. Yep. All right, so I want to play you one more song from Bougainvillea Suite. Now, I played that was first song side 2. Now I want to play you first song side A. Now, so we got a side A and we got side 2. And I want to play you one from that one. And then I don't know. 144. That's how long we've been hanging out so far. You having a good time? You enjoying yourselves, people? Because I got to tell you, for the price of admittances, I think you're getting way more than you've invested. But yeah, on a serious note, I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out on a Saturday night with me. Again, you know, not to hide your Saturday session, but might be doing this more. You never know. Might just be popping up here, give you like a day's notice. Maybe pop up. I wanted to do more like a Sunday blues church. If anybody knows that a guy's channel, I go, you know, back a ways. And I enjoy doing like a Sunday blues church is what I called it. And I would do it like late afternoon. Sometimes I used to do it in the morning, on Sunday morning. When I originally first started doing a Sunday blues church, it would be in the morning, like after breakfast, you know, it'd be whatever, 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. Like when most people would be going to church. That was kind of the idea. But the problem with playing blues here on YouTube is they don't like you playing that kind of stuff because there's copyrights on all of it. And, you know, it's super difficult to play that stuff. Now, I could play it and it would just disappear. And I'm thinking, you know, a guy's mind is kind of, the gears are turning in my mind. And I'm thinking, I may just decide to bite the bullet and just do some kind of bespoke streams where I know it's going to disappear or I pull it down right after it's done. The other day I was driving home from work and they put on I got the XM satellite radio, you know, in the trucks this is. And they put on a bunch of Zeppelin. They were playing stuff from like the first Zeppelin and I thought, man, it's been so long since I heard Zeppelin. I like to just play a bunch of Zeppelin. Just pull out, a guy's collection of Zeppelin and just play Zeppelin for like a couple hours, knowing they're going to take it down. But what do you guys think about that idea? Like, I like keeping stuff up, but I'm also thinking, like, I'm always preaching about living in the now. So maybe we should do a little more living in the now, where I just play your stuff now. And if you're not here now when it happens, then you just ended up missing out. You know what I mean? But bleep bloop it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'll put a poll up. Get some reactions out there about what people are thinking. Yeah, I seen Malia. She's kind of disappeared. You know, these young fellers and fellettes, you know what I mean? They kind of roll in and they roll out and they get back to life, and that's I seen her on the socials. I'll put that out there. I seen her on the socials. So she's still around. I don't think she's completely disappeared, but she's sure as hell not here. And as much as she likes Brant, you dangle like the carrot in front of the donkey, you know what I mean, with the string, and they just keep following it around and around and around. I guess it's not working anymore. Yep. Yeah. Put a poll up. If I put a poll up, you're gonna come utilize the poll, Kimba? I'm only gonna put a poll up if somebody's gonna use it. Because a guy can get up there, and I can do like that upside down, with the rump like up in the air kind of thing. I'm sure I could do it. But I don't think there's going to be that many people interested in, seeing the nether regions kind of just out. You know what I mean? Can I just back this up and delete maybe the last, 30 seconds of what I said? How about I just play some music? How about I let the music speak for itself? How's that sound? Yeah. I put a poll up every single morning, Aaron. Let's listen to some music. Enough of this silliness. One more here. Come on.
Come on inside and tell me what's on your mind. Got just the thing to get you just right. Round here we break the dawn, make room for brother. When the dogs sing, we ask you sing along. Children, please drink on the wine. Till then, please drip on the wine. You're feeling good, feeling just fine. When it's time to leave, take what you like. Round here we break the dawn, make room for brother. When the dogs sing, we ask you sing along. Till then, please drink on the wine. Till then, please drip on the wine. Till then, please drip on the wine. Till then, please drip on the wine. sing, we ask you sing along. Children, please drink on the wine. When the dogs sing, we ask you sing along. Children, please drink on the wine. When the dogs sing, we ask you sing along. Children, please drink from the wine. When the dogs sing, we ask you sing along. Children, please drink from the wine. When the dogs sing, we ask you sing along. Children, please drink on the wine. When the dogs sing, we ask you sing along. Children, please drink on the wine.
Trip on the wine. Oh, man. I think I got one more in me. What do you think? You want to hear one more, Brant? Want to hear one more? I want to hear one more from this Brant here. And I talked about this Brant in the past. It's the Brant Bjork Some people go, what is self-titled? I go, no, it says And so it's the Brant Bjork LP. I want to play one more for you. I don't know. What do you think, guys? You want to check out a movie when we're done over on Twitch? How about I play one more song? If I get a bunch of people in the chat that want to go watch a movie, how about we go watch a movie after we're done playing this last song? We'll play one more song from the Brant Bjork LP, and it's called Jungle in the Sound. And this is this is way up there for me. I dig this album. Let's do one more. All right, come on. We got a minute here. 1:53. Think it'd be perfect timing. Hit that 2-hour mark. Just hit that juicy spot. You know what I mean? Put a little flour on it. That way you know where you're going. You know what I mean? It's like,
School made for fools. They write the books, they make the rules. There's a kind not hard to find. They hold the string, it's tied around a mind. Change of pace, you got to slow down. Never with delay when the leaves are turning brown. Bills are getting paid, got the feedback on the ground. Always jungle in the sound. When you turn the inside out, pick a muse. It's time to choose. Lay no mistake. Blues, break a chain, watch your step, bare feet in the rain, shoulda get wet, wanna change your pace, you got to slow down, never with delay when the leaves are turning brown, bills are getting paid, got the feedback on the ground, always jungle in the sound. When you turn the inside out,
is. I just hit you up, Boingo, over on IG. Yeah, now if you check out some of my old Instagram stuff from later last year, you'll get to see that footage that I got from the Stoner Show last year. And a guy was hooting and hollering like you wouldn't believe. A guy was yelling so loud that he actually was enticing other people to start hooting and hollering too. So you hear me start to hoot and holler and yell. And then another guy started to hooting away, and then another guy started hooting, and you hear a guy in the background hooting away. I love that shit. One of the things I love most about going to shows is what I call high-fiving strangers, you know what I mean? You know what's going on in the show. He knows what's going on. You don't even know this guy's name. There's a good part coming up. You go, psh, and you just kind of do that high-five thing with a stranger, you know what I mean? Great stuff. Make my next T-shirt with an owl. Like an owl with like doing like this, like an owl with an arm. All right, Sam. Later on, brother. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us tonight, buddy. We'll see you next Thursday on the next full album spotlight. Now, real quick, Sam, before you go, next Thursday. Because I said it on the last stream, but they went and pulled it down on a guy, so I'm going to say it again. What I got coming up next Thursday, Sand and everybody else out there, is I have Moving Sidewalks Flash coming up next Thursday. A full album in its entirety. Mr. Billy Gibbons is his band before he went on to do ZZ Top. He did a little thing called Moving Sidewalks. It kind of took that name from the 13th Floor Elevators, if you didn't know. The Rocky Erickson John. But that's what we're going to be playing next Thursday. So I hope everybody stops by next Thursday for the full album spotlight. Now, Randy, if you're still awake and you want to hang out, maybe get yourself a cold snack and we'll head on over to Twitch if you want. I hope you come on over to Twitch with me, Randy, and come up and hang out on the panel with me, and we'll commentate on a movie. I think Boingo said it in the chat. I think we're going to do Sugar Hill tonight. I think that's what we're going to end up playing tonight. So let me just go on and have a little bit more of my cold snack here. Hey, cheers, everybody. I'm sorry I've been dropping off on the cheers tonight, but been enjoying spinning you some music. It started out as a Stoner-Thon, as you see down here below. It ended up being a Brant-a-thon. I got so much fucking Brant Bjork, I could run, I don't know, 6 hour session with nothing but Brant. Sounds good, Randy. Yeah, Moving Sidewalks, man. Yeah, mark your calendar. I'll put up the pre-show notice tonight when I'm done here tonight or tomorrow in the morning. So go on and bleep bloop it on the guy's channel and hit that reminder. I'm just going to say it real quick. I don't say this much, but if you guys are hanging out in here tonight and you like what a guy's putting out for you, maybe go on and bang on that thumb for me real quick if you don't mind. Because it's not about trying to conquer the world here. What I'm trying to do is, if we do anything, is to bring some more cool, staunch, fanatical supporters like yourself in the fold that enjoy this kind of thing that doesn't know it exists. So if you don't mind, just go on bleep bloop a thumb in there real quick. If you're going to hit it twice, hit it 3 times, because twice doesn't work. I used to hit the thumb twice, and I realized I wasn't really getting all that much done. And then I hit it a 3rd time. I go, that's the magic number 3. So hit it once or hit it 3 times, but don't hit it twice. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it, man. Just saying. I'd never ask anybody for a dime, a cassiola, or anything like that. I'm just saying. If you enjoy what you're watching here tonight, if you like hearing a guy talk and ramble on incessantly about nonsensical BS, going off on tangents about people with peg legs and offering somebody to come out front and get a doo-doo match out front. That's what we used to call it. When you call out your buddy, go, hey, I want to fight you, man. I got a problem with you. They'd say doo-doo match, and it'd be a doo-doo match out front because I had a dog, and the dog sometimes there'd be some doo-doo in the front yard. So you never knew, if you fell down and you're getting in a little brawl with your buddy next door, you never knew if you're going to fall into some doo-doo. So we call it a doo-doo match. Yeah. Oh, Adrian, you're hitting me with too much math. 9 times? Let me see. You hit it once and twice. Nah, I think you got to go with an even. Do you? Let me hit up my math department and I'll get back to you on that. Adrian's always trying to trip me up with the mathesis. Yeah. Beep boop, beep bleep bloop it 3 times. Yeah, Al. The algorithm. Is that funny that algorithm sounds like Al Gore-ism? Didn't he invent like the internet? Al Gore? Maybe he's the guy behind it all. Maybe Al's hanging out right now watching. Hey, Al, what's happening, buddy? I like you do. I didn't like that movie you did, An Inconvenient Truth. I didn't like that. Trying to scare people with propaganda. Don't like propaganda. I'll go on and glean the information I want, and I'll decide if the world's ending or not. I don't need somebody else to tell me the world's ending. Just take a look outside. You ain't got a clue. Yeah. Alf. Yeah, who would you rather have a beer with? Yeah. Who would you rather be drinking a beer with right now? Wonder how, I got plenty of room in the Casa Bizarro, you know what I mean? I could fit all you people in here easily. We could all be hanging out in here right now, just hanging out with each other, chatting, eating some chips and guac. I'm not a big fan of guac, but salsa. We could do some chips and salsa. Be hanging out, spinning some music. Put the pole up. Get a bunch of chickadees dancing on the pole. You know what I mean? Throwing corn chips at them. Blue corn chips. Now don't get upset. Oh, you're demeaning me, because it's not the yellow corn ones. It's the blue corn ones. So it's the upscale corn chips. You know what I mean? We wouldn't demean you by throwing yellow corn chips at you. I mean, come on. Guy's got principles. So, yeah. I had a good time hanging out tonight. We listened to some good... Yeah, man, I don't know what I'm saying half the time. I'm just riffing. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight with me. Here on the YouTube, Stoner-Thon that turned into a Brant-a-thon. You can see him. It's almost like I get paid to, endorse Brant. I wish I did, because I'd be making some serious money. Brant, if you're out there, man, don't be so aloof. But get yourself out there. I like to interview Brant. I like to do a one-on-one interview with Brant. And we just kind of sit back and we'll eat pizza and stuff and smoke a bunch of weed. Drink like a 6-pack of Miller Lite. And just talk about nothing. And at the end, it'd be like, man, that was great. What do we talk about? It's like, I don't know, man. Give me another piece of pizza. There you go. Brian, good to see you, man. Vegetable oils are bad. You got it, Nick. Yeah, Brant interview would be cool, wouldn't it? It's like, who knows Brant better than I do? I mean, maybe his wife. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows him a little better than I do. You only like the blue chips. Oh, you mean the casino chips. Oh, see, let me get my knee up higher so I can... That's what they call a knee slapper, Kimba. You did a good one there. All right. And that's immortalized forever. That joke is going to be in this chat forever. Isn't that interesting to know that just you hanging out tonight, it's going to be up here, as long as YouTube is up here, it's going to be up here forever. You're part of a guy's video and audio scrapbook. You're part of it now. You're immortalized forever. Like, we're going to be like 80. You know what I mean? I'm going to be up here. I'm going to have a walker. Maybe get one of those kind of reclining chairs that kind of goes up. You sit in and it kind of lifts you up in the air. And I'll be all decrepit and, hobbling, complaining about life, yelling at the kids to get off my lawn. And we'll talk back. We'll go way back talking about today. Remember when we were young and we were hanging out and we're all vibrant? We talked about blue corn chips and spiral staircases. And now we're all in the vinyl community old folks home. And you just getting the salve rubbed on you, the salve. You got all the sores and stuff, and they're bringing you all these pills to eat. And got to get the transfusion. I need some infant blood to keep me alive like Gene Simmons does. And Brian, I'm going to keep pushing it. As long as I have fun doing what I'm doing, I'm just going to keep doing it. And there's some times where I go, I get this kind of show thing occasionally where I go, maybe I don't know. I don't really feel like doing this. And then I get up there and I hit it, and you guys come in the room and we start hanging out. And I totally remember why I'm doing this. Because I have a good time doing what I'm doing. I like hanging out and talking with you guys and playing some good music for you. I like entertaining you guys. As goofy as I get, it's all in good fun. We all got kind of a shtick and that kind of thing. It's just sitting back having a good time, you know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoy it. And as long as I keep enjoying what I'm doing, I'm just going to keep coming back and doing it over and over again. And I got so much good stuff lined up for you guys for this year that I just don't see an end to it. I don't see an end to it. It kind of started during the COVID thing, and then just kind of moved into, now we're not worried about going out anymore, at least for the most part. People are getting back out and living a normal life again, and I'm still here doing it. So it started as like a lockdown kind of thing, and now it's ending up as just something that I really, really enjoy doing. So appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out. You can't take back anything that you've ever put in the chat, Aaron. That's what's great about it. You put in a dumb comment that you regret. I mean, if you just go check out any stream that I've ever done, and you're just going to look into a guy's eyeballs, and occasionally at some point during that stream, you're going to see this look come over my face where I'm like, I really wish I didn't say that. I wish there was a button where you could just push back like 30 seconds and it would just kind of rewind and erase. But that's the human condition, you know what I mean? You talk about things you don't want to talk about. One of the things pops into my mind, talking about weird smells with your pee. I remember talking about how I ate a bunch of turkey, and then I made some water, as they say, and it smelled like turkey. Now I know you got your obligatory cauliflower pee, and you got your broccoli pee and a coffee, but I didn't know turkey spilled over into that whole area. So I was shocked and confused. I'm like, is that supposed to happen? I don't know. Guess who? This is kind of a combination of the Zappa, the Zappa look, and like a Mennonite. The Mennonites, they got no mustache and just the beard. Zappa's got the mustache and the Imperial. I used to have it connected here, right there. And you can go back and see some old videos where it's connected. And I'll let you know a little secret. You know why I decided to cut the link between this and this? Number one, I looked menacing. And I've got this a lot of times in my life. This fellow looks menacing. He looks angry. It's like this angry biker. You know what I mean? And he just looks mad all the time. And since I kind of cut the connection between the two, see, look. Up there, right? Not so menacing anymore, right? So I got the duster up on top, the Imperial like Zappa, and got the whole Amish thing going on down below. So I got the best of both worlds. Talking to Eric Weinbender not too long ago. The big burly bro feller? Eric Weinbender, where you at? It's a Saturday night. I can't imagine you doing anything else. Nah, food doesn't get stuck. It's not as... Look. See? It's not long. It doesn't go over. It stops right at the top lip, you know what I mean? But Weinbender says to me, I was thinking the other day I was going to do the mustache thing where I was going to separate it. And then I thought about you, and I said, it's going to look like I ripped you off, so I can't do it. And I said, don't You ain't allowed to do it. There was a VC contest years back, the best mustache contest. And I'll let you guess who won that. Hands down. Greatest mustache in the vinyl community, maybe in all the interwebs. You know, you pay attention to these fellers, they got the beeswax and all the mustache stuff and the pomade and all the, you know, the beard guy kit that they buy. I don't need no beard kit. You just need a good eye for scale. Anybody out there wants to grow a good mustache and beard, the trick is not to just trim it when you're looking straight forward in the mirror. I got the vanity in the bathroom, and I got 3 mirrors that open. You got to be able to see this side, you got to be able to see this side, and you got to be able to see the front side. That's how you get a properly maintained beard with the profile. Looks good from the side, looks good from the front, looks good from down below. Just throwing out a little bit of free beard information for you guys. Anybody that's trying to grow a beard out there. Mustache talk. Beep, 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 beep. This just in. Guy's got the greatest mustache in the vinyl community. I defy anybody. Just look at it. Look. See? Let's look at it. See? Profile. I'm telling you, I got it locked down. A guy knows what he's doing. I could have been like one of these beard stylists. You know, they make a lot of money, these beard guys. They're trimming people's mustaches and the beards is, you know what I mean? And they're making money doing it. They got the man bun. They're wearing like Dracar. Is that still a thing? Like Dracar? The stash game is definitely on point. I spend a lot of time. I got a little pair of scissors, and I just clip one hair at a time, make sure everything's going good. There's a lot of thought behind it, I can tell you. And it's not, I know what you ladies are thinking out there. You're going, ooh, I bet you it's probably pokey. It's probably going to poke, you know. It's not. It's very well defined. It's not a pokey one. You know, you're not going to be like, ouch, ouch. So don't worry about it. If you had that on your mind, you can just pull back on that thought. It's very soft, conditioned. You know, hit it with the conditioner. You know what I mean? I'm a very considerate fella, you know what I mean? I talked about it in the past. I'm not even going to bring it up, all right? I talked in the past about general hygiene, like southern hygiene, like downstairs and stuff. Anybody remember that conversation about the sink and all that stuff? That's as far as I'm going to go. I mentioned a sink. Guys, I don't know where I'm going with this. Dusty Spins is in the house. Dusty, I checked out your stream the other night. I wish I could hang out and stay up super late. Sometimes I just get, you know what it is, Dusty? It's either I got to get your Cali time, you know what I mean? And I'm Jersey, like we're hours apart. I want to get up there and hang out, get up on your panel sometime and have a good chat, but I got to go to bed. And I got to get up for work, you know what I mean? So, but I do check out some of your stuff after the fact. I put it on at work sometimes, and I just leave it in the background and do my thing. So just know, take some solace in knowing the guy's watching you, man. Hope all's well out there in Cali Town. They are, Kimba. Yeah, you see, you know how a guy thinks. Conversations I want to delete and then back. Yeah, I wish I could hit a bleep bloop button and the last minute or last 2 minutes can just kind of disappear. But that's the human condition. I'm letting it all out there for everybody to see. You know what I mean? It's kind of free balling. You know what I mean? Nothing on under the shorts. Just kind of got a fan blowing straight up there. It's so much more relaxing than trying to overthink everything you're saying. Just let it go. Just let it go. You're still here, aren't you? The numbers have actually gone up. They always go up when I start talking. There's like maybe 1% of people that go, oh, he talks too much. Just play some music and stop talking. So you guys like when I talk. I know you like it. You like the chat. You like hearing a guy talk about whatever he wants to talk about. I already know that for a fact. I could come up here and I could talk for hours and not play any music, and I know I could entertain you guys just as well. That's not what I'm trying to put out. I want to talk, and I want to play some music. You know what I mean? I want a little of both. You know what I mean? A little bit of monologue, a little bit of music, then a prologue at the end, a little something in the middle, and then the prologue. Epilogue, is that what they call it at the end? Epilogue at the end, yeah. Bookend it, you know what I mean? With some good talk. Yes, Beast, I am a Libra technically, but I'm a first day Libra. But I always consider myself a Virgo. Virgos, they like to yap, you know what I mean? They're like, when is this guy going to stop? The fire died out. There's no more food. All the beer's gone. This guy's still sitting here yakking. But I don't give you any time to go, hey, I got to go. Because just when you pull the air, just when you suck enough wind in to get ready to say you're going to go, I did, and I start talking again, and I totally take it over. So conversation it's reciprocal is what I'm trying to say. And if there were other people in the room, it would be a reciprocal kind of back and forth thing. But since it's just me, I'm just dominating, you know what I mean? Just taking over the whole conversation. Got all you guys just locked down. Just you can't leave. You don't want to stay, but you can leave. So listen, we're going to head over. We're going to cut this out now. Dusty can talk too. Dusty's he's a good talker. What I'm going to do here now is, as the numbers go up, because I'm talking more and more, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this down on YouTube, but here's what I'm going to do. Here's the rub, as they say. I'm going to head over to Twitch. Now, Randy's going to come up and join me on the panel. He's going to help do my commentating for me, and we're going to play Sugar Hill. Emmy Award-winning, Golden Globe, Daytime Emmy Award-winning, won that MTV, Man on the Moon with the Flag, and it won all kinds of awards. So I'm going to shut this down now. We're going to head over to Twitch, Mr. Bizarro's Music Room. Go over to Twitch and just type in Mr. Bizarro's Music Room, all one word. You don't even have to get an account. Kimba doesn't like making accounts, although it'd be better if you did, because then you could chat with everybody else. But if you want to lurk in the background, go over to Twitch, Mr. Bizarro's Music Room. And we're going to play Dusty Hill, not the bass player from ZZ Top. Sugar Hill is what a guy's trying to say, as I get a couple cold snacks in me. Yeah, Sugar Hill. So we're going to head over there. That's right, Eddie. Emmy, daytime Emmy, not the nighttime one. Yeah. So let's head over to Twitch. I'll just take a minute here and go make some water, as they say. That's a PC way. Say, you got to take a pee-pee. I'm going to go make some water, and then I'm going to set up the Twitch here, and we're going to get Sugar Hill, and we're going to have fun. Is essentially what I'm trying to tell you guys. So, thanks for hanging out on a Saturday. Appreciate it. We got a slow night in the comments tonight, but that's okay because it was an impromptu thing. We only got 921 comments tonight, so not going to tell you guys to pat yourself on the back because you didn't do all that good of a job. But I digress. Let's go over to Twitch right now. I'll see you guys on Thursday for Moving Sidewalks Flash. And that is the Freak variant. And I'll show you all that this coming Thursday. And then the Saturday after that, we got Hydra 27 coming up. Can't wait for that. Until then, thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate you. See you over on the Twitch side. If not, I'll see you on Thursday. But from a guy's heart, straight out to you guys, thank you very much for supporting my channel and coming out and hanging out. Love entertaining you guys, and I promise I'll see you next Thursday, without a doubt. Take care, everybody. Is this when I thought I disappeared and then look, ain't that cool? Wasn't that eloquent? Let me try it again. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. I did this once before and then I started talking to everybody in the background and somebody's like, "Oh, you're still live." Good thing I didn't take my pants off and get comfortable or anything, right? I'm leaving now. All right, I'm out of here. Fuck this. I'm out of here. Now I'm pushing it for real, okay? Thank you guys for hanging out on a Saturday night. Now I'm going to shut this down and I'm going to take my pants off. Good night, everybody.